Hey guys, I hope I am live. I did this again on Facebook. Uh, yeah, I am live now. I guess I can go ahead and get this stuff out the way. Thank you guys for coming on to the Inspiration in 30. My name is Gloria Ward, and I'm trying to figure out how to do this new thing with Facebook. So bear with me. It hasn't been going pretty well because I've been trying to get it all together, but things just be happening. But I'm going to welcome you to the Inspiration in 30. My name is Gloria Ward. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7:30 when I can get this technology right. And so I'm hoping that this week we'll be able to get everything in order. I am the founder of this amazing project, the I'm Loving Me Project, and our job is to inspire you to not only love yourself, but to see that your life is the most amazing thing that you need to take care of, and that you need to live. The only reason why you're here is to give your gifts away and to love on others. And the only reason why you're here is to fulfill your purpose. And whatever that is for you, you got to get moving and doing it, right? So I'm not going to keep you guys long. At least I'm going to try not to. But I will go ahead and say this. For you ladies who are business owners, we are going to have our Girls Leap virtual workshop that is going to be happening February the 17th. I want you to look out for an email for that. That is all of my women who are business owners. I want you to come out. It's virtual to the Girls Leap. We're going to have an amazing time. It's going to be 3 to 4 hours of jam-packed business information, how you get your mission and your vision right, how do you work on the business fundamentals, how you actually grow your business. All of that stuff is going to be amazing, and it's going to be taught by me. I'm going to show you and give you a look into my business and show you exactly what I do and how I make things happen. So I want you guys to come out. On February the 21st, I believe, we are going to do our Sisters How Ya Feel segment, which will be broadcast live here on Facebook and YouTube, where we are going to talk as sisters about the things that are going on in our community, how we can help each other and support each other, and just be able to have that safe space where we can open up. And then the 23rd, we're going to have our brothers session, which I'm very excited about, which is Brothers Y'all Alright, where we are going to speak with some men about some of the stuff that they're going through and how they're navigating in society. Because I always believe that we as women, we got to be able to understand the male point of view and where they're coming from if we want to be able to communicate. See, we could talk all day and we can lunch and brunch and talk about our issues. So we actually have our friends who could be therapists, but men really don't have that opportunity. And when they do get the opportunity, they have to worry about still keeping their masculinity. So Brothers Y'all Alright is going to be that time where they'll be able to have that space for themselves and just give us a little insight into how we can actually support. And so what I wanted to do and talk about now as far as our inspiration is to stop that negative talk. Please stop that negative talk. Stop that negative thinking. Everything that you have in your life right now, you spoke. Let me say that again. Everything that you have in your life right now, you spoke. And that's good or bad. And see, the problem that we're thinking is that we have these generational curses. But when you think about it, it's really generational talking. It's generational thinking. How many times you can sit back and think about all the things that your parents and your grandparents told you, where now you're sitting up there and you telling your kids or your grandkids. You keep telling yourself you broke. You keep telling yourself that you can't do this. You can't get a job. You can't. And you're wondering why you feel stuck in your life. You wondering why you can't move ahead because of the things that are coming out of your mouth. You hold it in your hand. And you asking yourself, where did it come from? It came from you. You got to understand just how powerful you are. And I keep telling you ladies this. Everything you speak, everything that you think about, how you think about other people, how you think about yourself, that stuff comes out. So within, so without. Right? And what that means is that every time you sitting up here and you thinking these negative thoughts and you have this negative self-talk about yourself and other people, when it shows up, you saying, where the hell did it come from? It came from you. It came from you. Because you're constantly in this battle with yourself about if you're good enough. Will somebody love you? Is this going to be your time? Is this going to be the way it's going to be? We can't talk like that no more. Especially when we know better. Especially when we know better. Speaking life into every situation is the way we have to talk from now on in order for us to get out of this terrible cycle. Because at the end of the day, ladies, how are we supposed to move forward? And we really, deep down inside, don't even trust ourselves. We don't even think we can do all the stuff that we claim that we want to do. Because deep down inside, we don't have faith in ourselves. If you look at your life right now, and I really want you to just meditate on this. When you look at your life right now, everything you prayed for, everything you asked for, everything you said you did not want, you probably already had it and still have it. Right? You keep asking yourself, why do I keep getting stuck in this cycle where I just can't get out of this debt, where I just can't make enough money, where I just can't pay my bills? Well, because you keep saying it. Because you know what we do? In our head, we start thinking and plotting about how we're going to get some stuff done. Right? We don't think about how we can increase our income, how we're going to go ahead and make things happen for ourselves, how we're going to go ahead and advance ourselves. We sit up there and we say, well, this month I'm going to take this amount of money, I'm not going to pay that, but I'm going to put down on this, and then I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to try to get some money from here, and then put it down here. And then you robbing Peter to pay Paul, robbing Peter to pay Paul, robbing Peter to pay Paul, and you doing this year after year after year, and you keep asking yourself, how come I can't get ahead? And the reason why is because you got to think differently. You got to speak differently. No more can you sit up here and say, you don't know better. Right? Because we do. And we got to own that. We do know better. But why can't we do better? We can't do better because we've been trained for so many years to get by in anything. We've been trained for so many years to think a certain way. We don't want to rock the boat. We don't want to make other people upset. We don't want to ask people for anything because we know it comes with something else. We can't do that no more. You looking at your relationship and you keep asking yourself, why the hell you keep getting in these problems? You got to be honest with yourself. And you got to say, this is what I chose. And you say, why do I keep choosing this? Because There was something in you, something that you were told, something that you saw, that you accepted as right, and it keeps showing up in your life. That's why you have to be aware of the things that you do every day. That's how you change. Every time you sit up there and you say, my stomach is too damn big, or I gotta lose weight, or my pants don't fit no more, I gotta do this, you're not speaking life into yourself. Every time you say, well, this person won't want me, I can't talk to that person because they too pretty, I really don't like pretty guys because pretty guys think they all that. Well, what about you? What you think about yourself? So you go for something that you really don't like because you believe that they got just as low self-esteem as you and maybe y'all could be together and you could go ahead and dominate that person. Ain't that some shit? I know a lot of people who think like that. You afraid to go for the cream of the crop because you believe you don't belong there. You afraid to take chances because you are afraid that you're going to fail. At this point in our lives, we in our 40s, our 50s, some of us our 60s, some of us our 70s. We just thanking God that we're here. And while we're here, why would we speak something negative where we're not enjoying ourselves, knowing that we all in good health, knowing that we're doing everything that we can to just live? And I know what you're saying, and I get it. It is hard, Gloria, to get out of this because it's so ingrained in me. I don't know when I'm doing it, and I don't know how. How do I start to get out of this? You start to speak life to your life, to your situation, to yourself. But that shit don't work because every time I do that, I mean, I don't feel right. Yeah, because it's new. When is the last time you told yourself you love yourself and you look in the mirror and you happy about it? If you never did that before, of course it's going to feel funny. When you sit up there and you say, my income is constantly increasing every day. If you don't believe that, of course it's going to feel funny. But eventually it will change if you keep speaking it. Because how many years have you been speaking that you broke and you believe it? How many years you been sitting up there saying that you going to go ahead and get this house and you going to move, but you sitting up there saying, but you need the money. And if somebody give you the money, you can. If you only had the money, you would. Well, you know you could go ahead and make things happen, but you're not speaking life to yourself. You're not looking at the opportunities that are in your way. You don't see them. And the reason why you don't see them is because you're speaking so negative about where you are. So of course nothing positive is going to come to you because you keep speaking negative. So you say, yeah, Gloria, I do all this. If I sit up here and I do all this positive self-talk and I start speaking life to my situation, I mean, ain't nothing gonna change. I still gotta get up and go to work. I still gotta get up and do whatever it is that I need to do for myself. I still gotta go into this bad situation, but you'll feel different. You'll start looking at different opportunities. You will start seeing what's out there for you. You'll start noticing different things. People will start saying that you acting different. They will start looking at you differently. You'll start to attract the people that you need. And then from there, you can go ahead and start to make better decisions about yourself and your life. That I know for sure. That I definitely know for sure. But if you stay around negativity, that's all you're going to get. That's all you're going to get. Gloria, these kids. If I didn't have all these kids, if I didn't have this situation, that's where you are right now. That's what you got yourself into. You made a decision to do that. Now make a decision to start weaning yourself off. Make a decision to start putting yourself first. Make a decision to tell yourself no more. No more. You know what's so funny? I tell y'all this. I got with our business workshop that we have coming up, there was a young lady. She said, yeah, Miss Gloria, you know, I don't like that. I feel like I'm getting old when they call me Miss Gloria. But she said, you know, Miss Gloria, I got my business and I really want to thrive in it, but I just don't know what I'm doing. And I said, yeah, if it's new, you don't know what you're doing, right? And that's fine. So you just learn the fundamentals and then you go from there. And so she said, well, what is the fundamentals? I said, paying attention, making good decisions, and telling your story. And she said, that's it? I said, absolutely it is. Paying attention, making good decisions, and telling your story. And so she said, well, money has to come into it too. Well, if you have a good story, you'll get money. Right? If you pay attention, you attract the right people that you need. And if you make good decisions, you will grow. That's just how it works. And what I'm trying to tell you, ladies, is stop thinking that everything is outside of you. It's not. It's already here. It's already here. You have to make a decision to attract the things that you need to change. The friends that you want to be around to grow. The relationships that you want to have so that you can thrive. And if that means that you have to work on yourself for a while, then that's what you have to do. You have to make that sacrifice. Nobody else can make it for you. You got to make the sacrifice. And the first step is stop talking so negative. Break that generational talking. Break that. Break that negative self-talk about who you are and what you do and how you do it and why you ain't got what you ain't got. Gloria, I can't participate in anything because I don't have the money. Why? Why? Oh, because I had to pay this down and I had to do this and I had to do that. Yeah, I get that, I understand. But how long are you going to let your past keep running up against your future? When is it going to stop catching up to you? Because you're never going to enjoy your life. You can't eat the way you want because eating healthy is expensive. For who? Well, when I go to the store, eggs are $10. So what? You get what I'm saying? The more you feed into the negativity, the more it's going to come. The more you're going to hold back, and the more you're going to get more of the same damn thing. It is when you start to change your talk that you start to see little things change in your life. So I want you to understand there's nothing outside of you, ladies, that is stopping you. There's nothing. There's nothing. You have the power. You have the power. You've always had the power. Use it. Use it. And if you sit up there and you tell me it's easy for me to say, then you don't know my story. Because it's not. Because it's not. I just choose. I just choose. I love y'all. I gotta go. Today, speak life. Speak life. If you need little reminders around you, put them around you. They do work if you work it. You are the most important thing on this earth. Believe that and know that. Stop looking at your current situation and say this is all it is, because it's not. The moment that you start thinking differently, it changes. Stop walking around trying to rob Peter to pay Paul. Figure that shit out. And you say this is all I got. No, it's not. No, it's not. There's more for you. You just got to get uncomfortable to get it. Get out of that comfort zone and out of that negative self-talk and get to where you need to be. I know I hate struggling. I get tired of struggling. And when I feel things going in a negative way for myself, I just be like, nope, something is up. I'm not thinking right. I'm not thinking right. And y'all witness what happens when I don't think right. I get sick. And it ain't like it's a cold or anything like that. I don't get respiratory problems. I'm getting blood clots and heart palpitations and all that stuff because I'm not in harmony. I'm thinking negatively. Who gonna go through that again? I told you, Khadijah, I would never go through that again. And I told you that, Kim. I would never put myself in a negative state like that again. To the point where I stopped, I clogged up my blood. To the point where I could have died. No, no way. I got too much shit to do. So if you think I don't understand, I understand. But your words are powerful. And your life is important. And if you don't know anything else, I do love you. And I can't wait to see you. Okay? I gotta go, y'all. But reach out to me if you need me. Send we're gonna get the virtual Girls Leap out this week for all of my women who are business owners. Come spend a couple of hours with me and work on your business. I told you guys before, it's time to move forward. I'm gonna teach you everything I know, and I'm gonna bring you the best people who I know that can help you get to where you need to be. But you gotta be able to invest in yourself and take the step. If you're not willing to do that, then I can't help you. Right? I can't help you. I want you to stay focused. I want you to come to our events and have the girl time, sister time, learn something new, figure out who you are. And let's just blow this out the water, man. Let's go ahead and have some fun. Other people do it, we could do it too. Right? We loving ourselves. We choosing us. Because we know when we do that, everybody else around us changes, and our families are straight, and they get it together because they know they have to, because we come home different. Okay? I love you. I see ya. Bye.